all saltfish sweet.
Chef. Hi guys, I'm Kezzy and this is How To Foodie Nation. Today, Chef Jason will be teaching all us home cooks how to make saltfish buljol. So let's get cooking.
I'm just excited right now, you know.
Why are you so excited?
Saltfish, that's my favorite food. I'm a professional saltfish eater. You know?
Is it really?
It is
Are
true.
you?
I probably eat saltfish 2, 3, 4 times. Give me saltfish every single day I eating it. As a boss when it comes to saltfish. That's why I hear Kezzy call me all saltfish sweet.
Chef.
You want to get started?
I want to get started.
Let's do this.
And because you are a professional saltfish eater, I want to take the reins this time and make it for you.
Well, of course. I'd gladly eat what you're making here
Okay,
for
so
me.
let me get in position.
Here we go. First and foremost,
Yes.
salted fish.
Okay.
Pretty much any fish that you have, typically cod is used, salted, but pretty much you could salt any fish and you can make buljol out of it. We have cod today, and this is just one that was purchased maybe like about 12 to 16 ounces in the supermarket. You could buy it in the market. And I soaked this for a few hours, maybe like 4 or 5 hours, and as I soak it, it breaks down.
Right.
So you're trying to draw out as much salt as possible from it.
Right.
If you're in a rush, I suggest you boil this maybe 2 or 3 times, changing the water ever so often, and it softens up and it removes some of the salt inside it.
Okay.
I'm a guy, I like to soak my saltfish a little bit, drain it, and then give it a little bit of heat.
Okay,
So I'm going to do it
boil time?
one boiling. So I have some boiling water here right now. I'd like you to put it inside here.
Sure.
So again, this has been soaked for 4 hours, and now I'm going to boil it for just maybe 10 to 15 minutes to pull out that extra salt inside here. Sometimes you get saltfish that could have minimal amount of salt, sometimes it's packed heavily with salt. So be guided by that. So Kez, this is going to come up to a boil. We're going to cover it up to a boil, and we're going to go for about 10 to 15 minutes. We are then going to strain it after that point in time,
Right.
and then we're going to start to flake it.
Okay, cool.
So after that, strain.
Sure.
I actually like how you're doing that right now. Most people actually do it with their hands and flake it out.
Yeah,
but with the
man.
fork is a really good method also.
It's easy.
You see, when it boils, it really does break down quickly and easily. So it's just a matter of just maneuvering it a little bit into small pieces. Those shards and those fragments, that is the texture of a good buljol. You want a nice bite. Figure out what we go. So moving on to the next step, as you do that, I have my pot on medium heat.
Yes.
I'm just going to add some olive oil inside here to heat up gently.
Thank you, sir.
And we will get back to that in a little while. So, buljol is almost like a fresh salad. Fresh fish salad.
Fresh fish salad.
You know, all the ingredients are fresh. Not necessarily need to be cooked or anything like that. It's just fresh tomatoes, onions, and peppers inside there. So let's get started.
A breakfast favorite.
Correct. At the end of the day, I could eat this at any time of the day.
Let's go.
Tomatoes.
So add for me.
So fresh tomatoes. These are diced. I removed the inside of the tomatoes. I don't want them to be too watery.
Okay.
All right. Pimentos and garlic. This is finely minced.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a nice little bite out of it in terms of the garlic being raw and the pimentos inside there, a little bit of heat where you're coming from. Onions, we're going to add some sweetness and also a very strong sort of raw onion flavor. So you're going to get
that crisp onion
and
crunch.
that's correct, and that's going to go very well with the fish itself. So you cut some of the freshness.
Okay.
All right. So it goes inside here.
Chef, I love how many shapes I'm seeing here, all the different sizes of bites.
Well, it should be visually arresting in terms of a salad. You know, these things could be more or less quite boring sometimes. So the more color we can have inside the variants is important. Speaking about color,
Sweet peppers.
Sweet peppers, beautiful inside there. Already, it's a Caribbean-based dish. You know, this is something that they have throughout the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So Martinique, Guadeloupe, La Mouille, Venezuela, they would have refer to salted fish or salted cod as.
Oh gosh, I know
What
the
is it?
name, you know. I heard it
Bacalao.
already. I knew I heard it in a song, right?
Yeah, there you go. So bacalao. So saltfish, definitely one of those staples here in the Caribbean.
Next.
Chives, spring onions, scallions, whatever you want to refer to it as. Again, another fresh component. Chadon, Beni.
Our favorite.
Our favorite and a must staple here in Trinidad and Tobago. We need some heat inside there, Kez.
All right.
I'm just going to take a little piece of pepper. Now, you could omit this if you want. I just want a little bit of heat inside there. I'm just going to mince this up.
Okay.
You could actually take this pepper and put it in the olive oil to infuse the oil.
Yeah, and then it will get nice and spicy.
Yes, but I like it in some texture. What I've done is actually I did not take any of the stem or the seeds of the pepper itself.
Okay.
I just took just the more or less the flesh of it.
Just a little sliver.
Just a little sliver. And I'm just going to mince it up inside there. I'm not going to mince it up too fine. I just want it to just slightly give a scent of pepper inside there. And the more you cut it up, is obviously it's going to disperse and no problem. So we're going to go. Scoop it out for me, my dear.
Sure.
There we go.
There
Next
we
side.
go. There we go.
Continue mixing for me.
Sure.
And the last component that is going to add some great variance of flavor, lime juice.
Now, chef, every time we work with fish, we always add some sort of citrus, correct?
Well, whether you're cooking sardines, tuna, salted fish, something about the citrus, orange, lemons, limes, they quell a lot of the freshness.
Just kind of cuts it down.
And because this is almost like a salad, I would say, well, pretty much a salad, it forms a dressing for it, if you get where I'm coming from. So this mixing with the warmth of the olive oil, which we're going to add in a little while, is going to help to dress it. Actually, I'm going to put the next lime inside there. These limes, like, they're malnourished.
The more juicy, the better.
The more juicy, we want to get that nice acid inside there, because that is key.
A juicy saltfish.
A juicy saltfish, and that's what it's all about, I don't really pretty much want a dry saltfish. I want one that is moist, one that is wet, You want a good mouthfeel on the palate when you eat this, I remember I eat this every single night,
I know.
I'm that kind of guy, I'm a busy guy when it comes to this. Guys, we have our lime juice inside there. I'm going to add some paprika. There's going to be a little bit of smokiness inside there.
Now, is paprika optional?
It is optional at this point in time. You could add chili pepper, you could add cayenne inside there.
Yeah.
I'm going to add a little touch of black pepper.
And chef, I don't see any salt, so we stay away from salt with salted fish.
Well, it is salted fish.
Yes.
So I could always add salt at the end, but I can't take it out. So let's let the saltiness work for itself right now.
Right.
And we'll taste it and then figure it out.
Okay.
What I need you to do is take that oil and drizzle it all over, all of it.
So we just kind of going all the way around, right?
Correct. And this is more or less the dressing or the cure for the buljol. All around, my dear. There you go. You hear that nice sizzle?
Sizzle.
So all those fresh aromatics there, the garlic, the onion, this is where it's starting to more or less cook and come together and form this cold dressing when it's chilled down.
Okay.
Mix
I'll
it up
just
nicely.
work it in.
You're doing a great job, Mother. And when you do make this, you want to let it sit for a period of time because you allow the flavors to infuse, come together.
Okay.
So you make it, let it sit for almost like a chow. When we make mango chow, it sits for a little
Right.
while.
Right.
So allow the flavors to come, infuse, make love to each other, and say, yeah,
Come on together.
it is what it is. So
Alright,
maybe
so
just
you're going to
give it
taste for me?
I'm going to taste a little bit here, just to make sure we're on point with the salt. We can always add.
All good.
It's nice.
Mm.
I love saltfish.
I'm a saltfish specialist,
Oh, saltfish sweet. Actually, it's not sweet, it's salty. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I want a little bit of salt. Do you see salt there?
No, chef, we have no salt.
I put salt around here somewhere.
So we need to get some salt.
Yeah, huh?
Plate this up and eat.
So we put a little more salt inside there.
Yeah.
And we're going to be good to go.
Alright, sounds good.
Let's do it.
Chef, this is my masterpiece. And I made it just for you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah?
At the end of the day, I want nothing more than this when I cook.
I needed to try my hand,
Right. Let me get down and dirty inside there.
Chef, you going in with your hands?
Sometimes you have to get down to eat saltfish. And I mean, we're better than to use your fingers when you see how to eat some of this.
Go ahead now. Tell me how it going.
This is a sensual process when you eat with your hands. Yeah, boy!
Did I pass the test?
I lick
Food dropping out.
I lick it. Sometimes that just happen. Look at my fingers.
I passed the test.
It's fresh. The peppers so important in this. You get the burst of the sweetness inside the peppers. Tomatoes is fruity. The onions have the crunch.
Colors.
I always say the olive oil so important in using when making buljol. Sometimes you may use vegetable oil.
Yeah.
You get that greasy aftertaste. The olive oil is the way to go.
It's lighter.
It's lighter, but everything is so fresh. The lime just comes through.
You're welcome.
I mean, the roast beef is also very good.
Yes. Please like this video if you want Chef to give us his tips on this great roast beef. And well, I see your hands full again. So I'm going to leave him to finish. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.